such a shame that your daughter Marinette won't bother to take advantage of all that you have to teach.
After 5 seasons, a new villain has finally risen to prominence in Miraculous Ladybug. Like a butterfly forming from a slowly grown chrysalis, Lila has prepared herself to ascend as the series' new antagonist. Unfortunately, her plans with the Butterfly Miraculous are still unknown. Lila never shows her cards and is always 3 steps ahead of her enemies. It makes the possibilities for Season 6 endless, as the passage of time and new akumatized villains will change the narrative pattern that Miraculous Ladybug has followed for 5 seasons. However, a new fan theory initially brought to our attention by a post made by the Tumblr user Agreste Fan Blog has raised some interesting questions about how Lila will use the Butterfly Miraculous. Unlike Gabriel before her, Lila has no intention of ruining her self-image to become the perfect villain. According to this theory, Lila will use the Butterfly Miraculous to become a newfound hero for Paris, even though her true motives will be sinister. Much like she tried to do through Chloe in Collusion, she will turn Ladybug and Cat Noir into icons who should be despised instead of admired by the people of Paris. Lila will succeed due to her master manipulation skills, showcased numerous times throughout the series.
If everyone agrees, I'm willing to give the attention that's obviously lacking to Chloe's and anyone else's issues.
The evidence for this theory begins with the formerly mentioned episode Collusion. When Chloe becomes the new mayor of Paris, her limited success comes from Lila speaking in her ear. Lila, by all accounts, is the mayor by proxy. She watches everything Chloe does, dictating her words and actions to stay a step ahead of the people of Paris. She does her best to make Chloe the perfect candidate for mayor while keeping tabs on Monarch and outlawing Ladybug and Cat Noir. Lila improvised this plan when the opportunity presented itself, but she may have found it suited her well. After all, Lila was always doing the wrong thing while making herself appear as the perfect citizen. There are multiple examples of this in the series where Lila did terrible things but never got caught. In Ladybug, she frames Marinette for cheating on a test and pushing her down the stairs. Instead of taking Marinette's reputation into account, Mr. Damocles exonerates Lila and expels Marinette, nearly akumatizing her in the process. In Revelation, she takes away a meaningful role from Marinette by becoming the new class representative alongside Chloe. As a class representative, she has more control over her classmates and their activities, but she doesn't stop there. In the same episode, she willingly became akumatized, using her powers to brainwash the people of Paris and steal information from Gabriel. However, when she received his secrets, she rejected her Akuma and pretended Marinette had convinced her to do the right thing. Lila would do anything to keep a positive self-image. That includes using the Butterfly Miraculous under the guise of helping Paris rather than harming it.
I swore I'd make your life unbearable, Marinette. Let's see how you get out of this one. I'm not falling in your trap, Lila.
Much like Chloe in the episode Style Queen, Lila may announce herself as the new wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous without revealing her true identity. Her new alter ego could be a hero meant to protect the city against Ladybug and Cat Noir. Lila is known to manipulate using blackmail, which she can use to ruin Paris's faith in Ladybug. Lila has known about Monarch's true identity since Emotion. That's why she goes to great lengths to learn about his secrets in Revelation, successfully brainwashing Natalie with her powers as Hoaxer to learn everything she can about Monarch, his plans, and his motivations. So far, Lila hasn't used the information she stole, but she has begun deciphering it by the end of Season 5. In the episode Collusion, Lila's lair is revealed, equipped with an investigation board. It contains pictures of the heroes, villains, and newspaper articles that she's connected together. The board shows that Lila takes her investigation seriously and that she's designing her master plan. If she revealed to Paris that Gabriel Agreste is Monarch, she could frame Ladybug as a liar and a fraud. The civilians' faith in their hero would waver, and they would feel inclined to believe this new wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous. Ladybug couldn't defend herself, as Lila could use the information she received in Revelation as proof.
I'm coming to your defense and you're accusing me?
You can't accuse someone without proof, Marinette.
But I'm sure it's her. She stole the test answers.
Unfortunately, Marinette wouldn't be the only character impacted if Lila revealed the truth. Lila also has a vendetta against Adrien as he confronts her at the end of Chameleon, severing any friendship they once had. Adrien currently views his father as a hero who helped Ladybug defeat Monarch. Once that illusion disappears, he'll only have a heart-shattering reality. One where his best friend and teammate kept a major secret from him, and one where his father was the cause of continuous attacks throughout Paris. Lila revealing the truth would turn Ladybug and Cat Noir against each other. Without the ability to get along, it would become difficult for them to defend the city or lead a team. Their incompetence and infighting could only lead to further disapproval from Parisians, which could also increase Lila's popularity. Adrien would also face persecution in his personal life. The people of Paris would undoubtedly question Adrien's every move, wondering if he was an accomplice to his father's evil acts. His fame as a model and teen celebrity would wane, and Adrien would likely lose the admiration of his fans. They would also question his current guardian, Natalie, which could make Adrien lose faith in the last paternal figure he has. All the strain in his personal life could also hinder his relationship with Marinette. It would be difficult to focus on dates or your partner's well-being when you recently learned your father was a supervillain.
But I'm hoping I'll find a way to convince my father not to send me to London. Marinette is the most amazing girl in the whole universe.
With Marinette and Adrian under intense scrutiny from those around them, Lila could target them for akumatization if she desired. We've seen the damage Adrian could do if he were akumatized, as in Cat Blanc. He wields the Cat Miraculous to destroy the world. Marinette could equally be dangerous if she chose to use the Ladybug Miraculous for evil. Although some people will always have faith in the two heroes, their potential akumatizations could be the final thing that ruins them in the face of public opinion. The people of Paris would feel betrayed after the lies and destruction created by their longtime heroes, and may request that Ladybug and Cat Noir leave the city for good. If Lila succeeded in these goals, it wouldn't be hard for her to take advantage of the chaos. Paris would need a new defender, and Lila would be ready to take the role. She may face opposition from the other heroes, but since they will only know her as a new miraculous wielder, they would have no reason to doubt her good intentions. Lila knows how to manipulate others into believing her lies, especially her former classmates. It took them witnessing Lila admitting her lies in confrontation for them to acknowledge she had harmful intentions. And without that same admittance, they would likely trust this new hero.
You're capable of coming back to your senses. Sometimes. As you said, things aren't always what they seem to be at first sight.
Therefore, using the information at her disposal, Lila could become Paris's new symbol of peace and justice. More impressively, she could do so without revealing her identity or creating substantial villains to torment Paris. Lila is the type to learn from other people's mistakes, and after watching Gabriel struggle for several months, there's no doubt she will avoid overusing her powers for half-thought-out plans. We know that the French superhero team ends up fighting a new Hawkmoth, but that is when they're already adults. Lila has plenty of time to become a new beacon of hope for her city. Like Chloe, she could use her villain persona to gain the attention, respect, and power she craves. With enough time to build up her reputation, Lila wouldn't need to manipulate others to achieve what she wanted, because she'd receive it on a silver platter. Like Ladybug and Cat Noir before her, she would have holidays dedicated to her, statues made in her honor, and special news interviews to show Paris what she's about. Ladybug and Cat Noir must work together to defeat Lila, exposing her as an equally corrupt wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous. Unfortunately, Lila has the power to tear the dynamic duo apart, and with the information she's harboring, it could be enough to tear them apart for good.
Marinette already has so much on her plate.
Warning! Your alliance will restart to install an update. This will only take a moment.
With the beginning of Season 6 on the horizon, Lila has more power at her fingertips than Gabriel ever did towards the end of Season 5. While he makes desperate plans to fulfill his goals, Lila will utilize meticulous planning and calculation to best Marinette and Ladybug. She has no reason to rush her plans, yet with the Butterfly Miraculous, she can use her manipulation skills alongside her natural charm to win over the people of Paris. Luckily, despite Lila's best efforts, there's no doubt that Ladybug and Cat Noir will continue trying to be the force of good that their world deserves.
I'm stuck in Paris too. I have obligations because of my charity work.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Poor Marinette couldn't succeed because she was too busy with her love life, as well as being blinded by her disdain for Chloe.